Hello friend, Daniel here with StockMusicLicensing.com, bringing you the best tips and strategies for selling your music on royalty-free libraries. Mistake number one. Poor arrangement. Now, what is an arrangement? An arrangement is nothing more of the structure of your composition. You can have a composition using just 4 chords in one instrument. That's one thing, but how can you arrange that composition in an intro, a verse, a chorus, or a middle section, and an ending? That's what the arrangement is. It's a way of structuring your composition. When it comes down to music licensing, it's very important to have a very solid intro, a motif or a melody, and really get to the point as fast as possible when it comes down to the arrangement. A lot of music composers struggle with this because they come from an artistic background and they really don't understand how immediate your music has to be. The arrangement as well needs to be very simple, but at the same time it must be able to tell a story from the intro all the way to the ending. Mistake number 2, not knowing how to mix your own music. There's a lot of struggle when it comes down to mixing. There's a lot of overwhelm when it comes down to plugins. My best advice for you if you're just getting started, or even if you have experience when it comes down to mixing your own music tracks, is to just use your intuition. Mixing is nothing more than using decision making and intuition combined. Now you need to use your ears. You need to be able to trust what you're listening to. At times, plugins could be our worst enemy. So before you go and spend more money on plugins, it's better to just start mixing your tracks with plugins that you already own, with plugins that come with your DAW. The best plugin that you have is your ears. One tip that I really recommend for newcomers and even experienced mixers and composers of music licensing is to close your eyes. Whenever you're mixing your track, your composition, close your eyes and just forget about what you're watching in the screen and just try to really pay attention and listen to the instruments and ask yourself, are the guitars loud enough? Can I hear the drums? Can I hear everything that I have in my composition as clear as possible? Do this before you insert any plugin whatsoever, okay? And try to keep things minimal. Try to use just your faders in order to control the volumes of each track. The less tracks you have on your session, the easier it will be to mix your music. Now, mixing your music track is not a science, it's an art. So there's no really a right way to do it or a wrong way to do it. You just have to practice and get better at it by just being bold and be taking decisions as fast as possible. The more you dwell on that kick drum, the worse it's going to be for you. So you need to really act fast. The moment you have a thought and you think that kick drum is way too loud, most likely it is. Bring it down. Don't wait. And mistake number 3, letting go of your music track. A lot of composers that come to music licensing, and specifically to stock music, they have a hard time letting go of their music. They are really holding on too tight to that composition and they feel like they always have to go back and fix it. They feel like they have to do a separate mix or an alternative mix. They really go back and tweak it again and again and again. They replace the verse for the chorus and the chorus for the verse. This is a terrible mistake. You need to be acting here faster than ever before, and you need to let go of your music. So learn how to let go of your music. Accept that you could make mistakes. Letting go of your music track is one of the hardest aspects of music composition for licensing or music for media. If you're new to music licensing or to royalty-free libraries, I have done a free workshop where I teach you how to earn between $500 and $1,000 per month on the side with music licensing. Link in the description so you can go and watch that workshop. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.